Okay, waiting for this to go live. Hoping it goes live soon. We shall see. I'm trying out something new here. Let me see here. Let me post a link to my moderators. There. Hey, Richard, how are you doing? I have to remember not to be up on the camera since the camera's like right there. I have to send this to Joe. Joe. Hopefully he's still awake. Hey, Juby, how are you doing? I just came back from the post office. I sent out mail and put on my sparklers here. I just sent out mail for there. I just sent out mail for um George to Nevada. And again, no mail has showed up for me. So I asked again, and same answer, could take up to 3 weeks. So I'm assuming that it is lost in the mail somewhere. That's the answer. 'Tis the question, where is it? But that is the answer. So, anyways, yes, I am on live stream. We are going to practice something new. You guys, any trolls that come into the chat room, just remove the comments. No replies to them. Just remove comments. That's all. Don't need to ban them. Just remove comments. Yes, I noted there was a 5.8. There was a rather large 7 last night. That is because I believe that a few days ago, and I'm going to show this here. So we'll do this live. You must see. Let me pull this up. And I'm going to show this. And this is what I believe happened. Okay, so we can see earthquakes here. We can go to magnitudes here. And we'll scroll down and we'll look and we'll see that. And let me show this here. Tonga had a 5.9 and it was 213 kilometers deep. And I had mentioned when Tonga had that earthquake that was 213 kilometers deep to watch towards Indonesia. I did not think that it would be Vanuatu. I assumed that it would go on towards Indonesia. However, Vanuatu was hit with a 7.3. So the depth on this added to the 7, causing a 7.3 earthquake. So that is where we see our 7 coming from. And since then, we've had a 5. The 7.3, the 5.5, 5.0, 5.0, 5.4, 5.1, and a 5.5 18 minutes ago. And we'll actually go over this earthquake here so y'all can see where this earthquake occurred. There was damage from this earthquake, and there were people who did unfortunately pass away. From my understanding, there were damaged buildings, toppled buildings, crushed buildings. There was a lot of damage from this earthquake, so we will go into the news of this as well. This earthquake was shallow. There was potential tsunami warnings from this earthquake. Fortunately, no tsunamis came from this earthquake as far as I have been able to ascertain. So let's show where this earthquake was located. I was on EMA's channel last night, but because I take a sleep med, I did not do an update for this earthquake because I would not have made any sense. I would have been talking gibberish. So here we're going to put this into Google Earth, and I'm going to show where this earthquake was located. So this is where this earthquake was located, which was close to land here. You can see this is Aratoka here. This is the Pacific Australian Convergent boundary here. This is the boundaries as well. We also have subduction zones here. So this is the area where this earthquake hit. This is Port Vila. So let's see. I'm going to find some information on this earthquake so I can read y'all some information. Nope, that's not it. So, an earthquake of magnitude 7.4 struck Vanuatu's capital, Port Vila, on Tuesday, killing at least 6 people and damaging 2 reservoirs and a hospital, according to local media and the United Nations. National broadcasters VBTC showed footage of vehicles crushed under the debris of collapsed buildings and boulders strewn across the highway. Drone footage showed landslips near a ship terminal. On Tuesday evening, the caretaker Prime Minister, Charlotte Salway, declared a state of emergency and said a curfew would be imposed for several days for the worst affected areas. International assistance has been requested. It was a sad and devastating time in Port Vila, he said, expressing sympathy to families who had lost loved ones. An official at Port Vila's hospital told VBTC that 6 people had died and more than 50 were injured. Rescue efforts to find people trapped in collapsed buildings continued in the evening, a police official told the local media. It was the most violent earthquake that I've experienced in my 21 years living in Vanuatu and in Pacific Islands. I've seen a lot of large earthquakes, but never one like this one, Dan McGarry, a journalist based in Vanuatu, told the news. Australia's Foreign Minister Penny Wong said there was significant damage and Australia was preparing to deploy assistance, including urban search and rescue and emergency medical teams on Wednesday. Port Vila's international airport was closed, Vanuatu's High Commission in Canberra said. The United Nations for Coordination of Historic Humanitarian Affairs estimated 116,000 people had been affected by earthquake. It said that there were six unconfirmed deaths and damage to 2 main water reservoirs. The structure at the hospital in Port Vila was affected, with the operating theater not functioning and a triage tent set up outside to manage the influx of patients, it said in a statement. Authorities were unable to communicate with the National Disaster Management Office until Tuesday evening when Starlink satellite services were provided. Fiji Prime Minister Sitiveni Rabuka said on Facebook he was saddened by the news of the earthquake, which had claimed lives and devastated families in Vanuatu. Commonwealth Secretary General Patricia Scotland said on X many people have been injured and infrastructure had been destroyed. Security camera footage from the moment the quake struck people showed people scattering in panic in a garage and cars rocked on the ground. Posted on social media showed buckled windows and collapsed concrete pillars on a building hosting foreign missions in the capital, including the U.S., British, French, and New Zealand embassies. A spokesperson for the U.S. Embassy in Papua New Guinea said its embassy in Port Vila has sustained considerable damage. All personnel who were in the U.S. Embassy buildings were able to safely evacuate, the spokesperson added. New Zealand High Commission's building, which is co-located with the U.S., French, and British missions, has sustained significant damage, a foreign ministry spokesperson said in a statement. Vanuatu's government is a caretaker mode ahead of the national election after the president dissolved parliament last month. The U.S. Geological Survey said the quake was at a depth of 10 kilometers or 6 miles. Half a dozen aftershocks hit Vanuatu following the initial quake, USGS data showed. Several were heavy enough to be felt in Port Vila, McGarry said. The U.S. tsunami warning system canceled an initial tsunami warning for Vanuatu. The Reuters daily briefing newsletter provided all the news. So, this one came from Reuters, just so you know where that news came from. Anyways, that is the news that I can find for now regarding what has happened there. 6 people have died. And any further news that I can find, I will update as I find it. I did not go live with it, but it was funny because I was talking to EMA on the phone. It is the first time that my phone has ever given me a warning of a 7.4 earthquake. I had just hung up my phone, and my phone says 7.4 earthquake. And I was like, where? I was like thinking it was saying here, and I was like, my house didn't move. And then it said where it happened. And I was like, oh my God. And so I called back and I was like, I can't do an update right now because I had already taken my nighttime meds, but I wanted to do an update and decided I would do one today when I could get more information as to what actually had happened over there and all the other details. And I was trying to help out last night with what I could find. Hello, Lilith of Eden. Welcome. Yes, and Richard sent me information as well. Yes, I have seen some of the pictures of buildings flattened. I've heard that the U.S. Embassy was also damaged. A lot of the embassies there were damaged. Buildings were flattened. Um, it wouldn't surprise me if there is going to be more deaths than just the 6 and more people injured. It's really, really bad. It's bad. It's tragic. Anyways, 1.5 Central Turkey. So it's one of the things to just keep an eye out with the earthquakes. That is where I believe that 7.5 came from. I believe that it came from that 5.9 that was 213 kilometers deep. So if y'all will give me a minute, I am going to go make myself a cup of coffee and y'all can enjoy the earthquake 3D for a minute. And I will be right back. Hey, Sage Pup. Hey, Richard. Hi, Hurricane. Lady Keen, yes, that is on the Ring of Fire. So I will be right back. I'm going to get a cup of coffee because I've got some more news. Whoa! And I just knocked my poor little ears off. Okay, I'm back. All right. So, since all my mods are here, I'm just going to say real quick thank you for everything that you guys do for my channel. I appreciate you. Um, if there are any trolls that come into the channel, just remove anything that they say. Do not fight with them. Do not respond to them. Just remove anything that they say. You do not need to ban them. Just remove what they say unless they do it 3 or 4 times. Then you can give them the X or put them in timeout for 24 hours. Other than that, we're keeping this channel drama free. And now that I got my coffee on, we will go see what all kinds of news we have for today. I got my ears back on since I pulled them off my head when I took my headset off. That was awesome. Whack-a-troll? Is that like whack-a-mole? Whack-a-troll. Whack, 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 whack. At least I throw bacon. Ah. So let's see here. What else do we have that was major today? Um, let's see what other big quakes we've had today. For right this minute, I am going to turn this off. I am turning the camera off for a minute. Enjoy the earthquake 3D while it is up. I will not be running it the whole time. Anybody else have a slow EMSC? My EMSC is slow today. There. Okay, finally got it open. There's been a 3.1 in South Africa. And it is 10 kilometers deep. But that has been followed by 1.2 in Switzerland. Switzerland for the win. Yeah, you're having I think EMSC is a bit slow today. So, what's the temperature like today? Well, it's 53 and feels like 70. So, temperature here, 53, feels like 70. It's 73, so I'm right. It's 73 and it feels like 82. Look, it's summertime. Woohoo! Right in the middle of December. Don't have to worry about snow. I don't need any snow gear for here. Keep waiting for it. Just a little bit of snow would be great. 10 Celsius is what? 35 degrees? 50 degrees? Let me see what's 10 Celsius. 10 Celsius. I'm guessing 10 Celsius is 10 Celsius to Fahrenheit. 10 Celsius to Fahrenheit. 50 degrees. I was close. No cigars, but I was close. Okay, so you guys, yesterday, I got up this morning and my live stream said it was not monetizable. It had a yellow thingy, which is fine. I don't want to monetize my stream anyway. $60 and sunny here on the coast of California. Hey, did you feel any earthquakes, Sage Pup? Did you possibly feel a 4.1? You know, like 17 hours ago? Not lately? I'll show you your earthquakes. Okay. This was for California. There was a 2.8, it was 18 hours ago. A 4.1 Northern California, 17 hours ago. A 3.3, 17 hours ago. A 3.5, 17 hours ago. This one was offshore Northern California, so this is part of our swarm. A 3.2 Northern California, 15 hours ago. A 2.5 Northern California, 15 hours ago. A 2.6 Northern California. This one was part of our swarm. A 2.9. A 2.1 Northern California. 2.4 Northern California. 2.9, part of our swarm. A 2.5 Northern California, a 2.4 Northern California, and a 2.3 Northern California. So we still have some that are ongoing in the swarm, but that 4.1 was not part of the swarm, not part of the aftershocks. Hey, wait a minute. So I am not going for 2 hours today. I'm just doing a short live stream today. Sage Pup says, I don't know I was playing music with the band last night, 17 hours ago. California rocking like Ozzy Osbourne was there. You know, Trump wants to end daylight savings time. I think that'd be a good idea. Then I don't have to get confused by whether it's dark or light outside anymore. Cha-ching. Hey, everybody, please remember to like, subscribe, and share the video. I mean, you know, I still wake up at the same time every day, and I still want to go to sleep at the same time every day. So usually I go to sleep at 9. So when daylight savings time comes around, I go to sleep at 8, and then I end up going to sleep at 10. So what's the difference? And the animals still want to eat at the same time. They don't know the difference. They just know you need to feed them like clockwork. You know what? I could do this. Benny. End what already, Juby? Daylight savings time? Wonder whose car they're after. There is a big dolly outside to pick up a vehicle. Oh, somebody car getting towed. Looks like somebody broke down. Not me, thank God, not me. So, anyways, that was the news that I have for the earthquake that hit last night. I am sorry I did not update about it last night. However, it was updated on EMA's channel. There has been a 4.7, 33 kilometers in depth. And I need to go find today's story for you guys. Let me see here. Today's story is about an island called Monkey Island. Now, let me see if I can find the links to it. But I don't think I can find it. So hang on. I don't think that's it. It's not. No. That is not it. That island is about a video game, Richard, so that is not going to work. You got another one? Or I'm going to come up with one. Wait a minute. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Well, the one I'm finding is in Panama, so I'm not sure. Let me look some more. All right, I found it. It's actually called Morgan Island. Okay, so he was right. It's got a nickname, but it's called Morgan Island, nicknamed Monkey Island. So let's check out this island. So this is the island here. And Morgan Island is one of the sea islands located in Beaufort County, South Carolina, just north of Beaufort. It is also known as Monkey Island due to its colony of free ranging rhesus monkeys, established in 1979. Morgan Island is a 4,489 acre marshland island that consists of 635 acres of upland. This island is located between the Morgan and Coosaw rivers and borders the St. Helena Sound to the south and Parrot Creek to the north. The marshland area includes three major tidal creeks as well as other small creeks. Morgan Island is uninhabited and is home to a breeding colony of approximately 3,500 free ranging Indian origin rhesus monkeys. There is a 370-acre portion of upland that supports a semi tropical maritime forest where the monkey colony primarily resides. The colony on Morgan Island is one of two rhesus monkey colonies in the continental United States, the other being on the Silver River in Florida. Historically, the island has been uninhabited due to its location and distance from the mainland. Originally, the monkey colony, now located on Morgan Island, was located at the Caribbean Primate Research Center in La Paragua, Puerto Rico. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, there were incidents of the free ranging monkeys escaping carrying viral herpes B infections, which led to outbreaks in the local population. Puerto Rico was alarmed by this, and South Carolina stepped in to offer an uninhabited island for research. In 1979 and 1980, over 1,400 animals were relocated to Morgan Island. The island is owned by the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources. The monkeys that live on the island are owned by the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases and used for public health research. Morgan Island lies within the Ace Basin National Estuarine Research Reserve. Under the National Estuarine Research Reserve System. And that's what we have on this island. It's considered a sea island, and the state is South Carolina, and the county is Beaufort. And let's see here. Do we have any views? We do not. And this states during the summer of 1979, the rhesus monkey breeding colony of La Parega facility of the Caribbean Primate Research Center was shipped to Morgan Island, South Carolina. During 6 shipments in 1979 and 3 more in 1980, over 1,400 animals were translocated. Mortality from shipping primates and infants was approximately 0.65%. Although the monkeys were not shipped in intact social groups, they reestablished their groups shortly after subunits were released onto Morgan Island. Since 1979, the colony has grown almost fourfold and now numbers almost 4,000 animals. There has always been a strong female bias in the colony, and today's females comprise 75% of the total population. That population of the colony, comprising the aged animals, especially females, has grown solidly and today is 13% of the total. Except for the first year when the colony was translocated during its mating season, reproduction at MI has been good, with a pooled average pregnancy rate of almost 80% and live birth rate of 71%. Juvenile females have also reproduced well, averaging 76% pregnancy and 70% live birth rates. This experience demonstrates that with proper planning and execution, a large free ranging colony can be moved long distances with minimal stress, trauma, mortality, or disruption of social structure and reproduction. Maybe they should move those monkeys that got loose and send them there. Good story. And y'all want to see a rhesus monkey? Okay, let me show you a rhesus monkey. Here we go. There you go. Aren't they cute? I just want one. Just one. Maybe half of one. George, I have not gotten your card yet. That little monkey looks serious, though. Can you imagine me having a monkey? I have heard some stories about people having monkeys that they are very, 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 very hard to take care of. George, hey, where is Joe? I talked to him earlier. I thought he would be here by now. Oh, Joe, where are you? Oh, Joe. Wake up, old man. Wait a minute. Let's see if this works. Nothing like a phone call. So, how are you all doing today? Hopefully, y'all are doing a lot better than I am. Thank you, Richard, for the great article. I appreciate it as always. You guys, the storylines come from Richard for the islands. He gets sent me the island ideas each day, And sometimes he will send me um, weather updates. Sometimes we do live weather updates on my channel. So we will sometimes go live and do live weather updates. Jimmy says, Joe, 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 where are you? That's all right, Richard. You deserve a day off. Everybody deserves a day off. Today, we are only doing an hour-long live stream. I just wanted to update about the 7.4 yesterday. And hang out with you guys for a few minutes. Then I have some things that I have to get accomplished with my afternoon. I have a computer I need to clean, and I have a daughter I have some things to do, with, and some laundry to get done that I need to get done, several little things to accomplish. As YouTubers, we have a life in the background as well. I could leave the live stream running if you guys want me to. Let's get this party started in here. Y'all, please remember to hit the like button, the subscribe button, the share button. Not the L word. What's the L word? Love? 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 Let's see. What is Penny doing? Penny is back there over the shoulder. That way. Right there. Penny. Penny, Penny, Penny. Penny, Penny, Penny. Y'all can see her over my shoulder. Over here. She was being hidden behind my earthquake 3D. This is your 5 minutes with NCWQ. What are you going to do? Uh-oh. So I moved the camera again. Can't figure out putting it somewhere that's good enough. Had it yesterday in one spot. Then I moved it somewhere else. There. There? There. Should remove my plate though, right? I'll put it there. Then I move that there. Maybe you can see Penny over my shoulder. There. There you go. All right. Now you can see her. Over my shoulder in the corner. There we go. We finally got her. Right there, over my shoulder. That is my mascot. That is my dachshund. Her name is Penny. Penny. Penny, Penny, Penny. Was somebody calling you? Huh? Were you being called? Thank you, Sage Pup. For the most part, she'd sleep all day. Juby Joe says I have to outsmart my smart washing machine. It doesn't like to use water. Oh, no, no, no. Don't ever throw away dirty dishes. I do all mine by hand. There is no excuse. I just have to remember to take that one back to the kitchen, though. I got lazy this morning. Now I'm lazy, stick it under the desk and then haul it off to the kitchen. Penny, make sure to get 50 pounds of bacon tonight and belly rubs. Penny, you want 50 pounds of bacon and belly rubs? I don't think she wants 50 pounds of bacon and belly rubs. She's cuter than me. Much better to watch Penny on camera. Huh, 50 pounds of bacon and belly rubs, Penny? Is you hungry, dog? Are you hungry? Is you hungry, baby? Whoops, here she comes. Come here. Come here. Oh, Mama's baby. Mama's baby. Uh-oh, let's get you on camera. Is it Mama's baby? Huh? Now I got my speaker in my mouth. You're a good girl, huh? What's that? What is that? Huh? What is that? What is that? Is she a good girl? Is she a good girl? Mm. Got it up on you. Yes, I do. You want to see up on the desk? You want to check out the desk? Let's see what's up there. Now I have a dog on camera. Oh boy. Do you want to go back over there? Do you want to go back over there? Huh? You want to go back over there? Yeah? You're a good girl. You're okay. You're not used to seeing something on my head, huh? Okay, here you go. Careful. 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 Go lie down. No, you're not going to go lie down, huh? No. Say no. No, I'm not. What? I don't have any treats for you right now. No, I don't. No, I don't. You going to show them how you can fly? You want to show them how you can fly? Are you going to talk? Are you going to talk about it? Oh. Uh-oh. 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 Big Bo, I see you. It's not time yet, though. Did I wake you up? Oh, boy. Does she have outfits? Yeah, she does. Let me see. I'll show you some. This is one of them. Has a little hat to it. Um, it's got the little thingy on it. It's a little coat. And then she's got this one. I don't know if y'all can see these really well. I love these things. She wears a, believe it's a size medium. Yeah, it's a size medium. And it's got the little hole that goes through the thingy for putting the leash through. And then my favorite, the first one I ever bought her. Like she doesn't need a hot dog. And then she's got a few more. I don't know where they are right now, but those are the ones that I use for wintertime. Because there's a good girl. Yes, there is. There's a good baby. I've had her 5 years now. Hot pennies. Hot penny, penny, penny. I woke her up and now she's saying, okay, about time for you to be done and time for me to go for a walk. So hang on 1 second for a minute. Hang on. Hang on. Where are you going? Whoa, you're taking the blanket with you. Come here. You're not supposed to do that. Stay. Chris, you didn't take Penny out. Well, call her because she's already right here. She is out to the front door. You hear me? Okay, my son's taking her out. I think she took off with the blanket and pulled it right out the door with her. She got it stuck. If you want a good laugh, type in sci-fi room and find the story about the aliens sent a fleet to destroy Earth. We sent Grandma with her rolling pin instead of one. Is funny, huh? Come here, Pen. Come here, girl. Come here, girl. Come here. Let's get this on you. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, and go. Y'all ready? There you go. All ready. All ready to go. All pretty pretty. All pretty pretty. All pretty pretty. Yes, you're a beautiful girl. She took the blanket. So she's got dachshunds have longer claws, and the blanket is macrame. And when she went to go run around the corner, she got her paws stuck and pulled the blanket with her. So I had to unhook her just now. Yes, I got excited and I went running because my mom opened the door and I was like, it's time to go. Let's get on up out of here. Let's get it started in here. Ah. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. Here's my angels. Okay. Barbara's going to take you for a walk and Mom's going to make sure your food's fed. There you go. All right. I got her already. Already checked the mill. Oh, you're going to bring that water up? Okay. Cool. You guys might see my son on camera here. Whoops. Yes, you saw my son. He just woke up. Bye, Sage Pup. See you later. Sci-fi realm and find the story about the aliens sent a fleet to destroy Earth. We sent Grandma with her rolling pin. Okay, I'll have to look that up. Thank you, Juby Joe. Nah, um, yep, that's my bodyguard. My son is my bodyguard. He takes good care of my household. I have 2 sons and 3 daughters, all grown. I just found out that my son's gonna be like probably wait till I tell him that a single 2 single girls have moved in downstairs. My son's single, but 2 college students have moved in downstairs, and hmm, wait till I tell him because she noticed him, I guess. Anyway, long story. Oh, and she has a Yorkie poo, and you can hear it. Okay, I am turning off my camera and going to leave the earthquake 30 up. The parties are about to begin. Glad you have sleep meds. Oh, now I have sleep meds for at night. I don't stay awake. Nope. I was just thinking about that. they're from the ages of 18 to 23. Yep, I was just thinking about that. College students. Oh boy. I doubt it'll be bad. She seems sweet. I talked to her this morning. Her little doggy was out there playing in in the little yard that they have. It was made of oak. Hang on 1 second. Humble, no. There is a website that you can go to download the Earthquake 3D. If you put in Earthquake 3D, you can download Earthquake 3D from Walton. It costs $20, or you can download the free version. Let me give you a link. Here you go. Here's a link to it. The first one costs 20, and the second one is free. So you can download it if you want. But it is $20. Um, it is $20 for the enhanced Windows computer version, and it's free for the free edition, of course. And it's made by Walton. And then you can use any, like if you get the paid version, you can use any of the feeds, USGS. There are many different feeds that you can use and many different options for background settings and everything. There is also through Walton, you can also use the live feed, which is on the website, so you'll find that on there as well. You're very welcome, Humble. Yes, I forgot to mention that, but I do mention that on every stream where Earthquake 3D is located. Um, it's actually really good. Make sure that when you download it, though, if you have any issues with it, just email Walton if you pay for the version. I had issues with it when I was first getting it to work with my gaming computer, and he had to send me a link for it that would actually work with my computer for Windows 11. What are you eating, Penny? Eh? There's nothing on my bed. What are you eating? You have a bowl of food. Go eat your bowl of food. Silly girl. You're silly. Yes, you are. Does who work? If you're talking about Walton, I don't know him personally. It's just where you get the app from. Um, oh my goodness. Sidekicks? Who's a sidekick? Me, nobody's sidekick. Don't have no sidekicks, don't want no sidekicks, am nobody's sidekick. Lots of friends, that's all you need in life. Sorry, I'm back here fixing something. Still trying to keep from a food fight. Ah, pasta, huh? You know what a sidekick is, Juby Joe? When you're sitting next to somebody and you get them in the shin. That's a sidekick. You know, underneath the table. That's a sidekick. If anybody missed that link for Walton, this is where you get the earthquake 3D that I'm using. And it's Walton. It's the same one that you see being used by many other channels. You can change the colors on it. Let me show you. I can change the background on it. There you go. I can change it from blue, green, red, pink. I like to keep it black. So you can change all the colors. You can change the earth. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. I like to keep mine black because it makes the green better. You can change the flags. You can do all kinds of stuff. Link to food and sidekicks. Let me see what the link is. Oh my goodness. I tried every instant nor sidekick. Oh Lord. You're funny. Juvie Joe says, my dad would pinch me, but the last time he did it, I yelled out at a restaurant, Dad, you pinched me. He never did it again, and that lady we were with never dated him again. Oh my goodness. Horror story. Okay, where's the 4.7? .7 is down New Zealand, or Vanuatu, sorry. 65 kilometers deep, ringing in. EMSC. Then there's been a 3.1 South Africa, a 0.8 Western Turkey, a 1.2 Switzerland, a 1.4 Central Turkey, a 2.0 Western Texas, and a 2.1 Western Turkey. Let me reset the earthquake 3D. You're going to see my Google Earth real quick. And then you're going to see this pop back up again. And make sure I'm showing the latest and greatest here. Something else I'm going to show you is volcanoes. So let's turn that on. Something I haven't shown in a bit. Let's see if they'll show up. Apply. There you go. There's the volcanoes. So the blue ones that you see on here are inactive. The orange are active volcanoes. The 1.5 that you are seeing right now looks like it's down there in New Zealand. Thank you, Patsy. Two 2.5 Eastern Mediterranean Sea, depth 24 kilometers deep. Meprazole for the stomach. Ugh, I don't like that stuff. You can see we've had a new 2.8 over here on the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. It looks like we've had a 2.8 in Iceland area as well. That follows with that 5.2, and we've had one down here. So it looks like the entire Mid-Atlantic Ridge has been hit. So I'm going to turn the volcanoes back off. And the only reason that I'm doing that, did it turn off? Is because the earthquakes show up better without the volcanoes listed the whole time. And can turn on the volcanoes. However, it only shows it for the last week. So I'll turn the volcanoes on when we have an eruption. Oh, I have a medicine closet too. So let's see if there's been any interesting news for this day. Germany has 4 cases of new monkeypox variant reported in Germany as of the 16th. As of yesterday, there's a health alert in Spain's Andalusia. 12 popular meat products were found to contain deadly listeria. In Slovenia, a concrete mixer truck damaged a railway bridge in Sulcan. Today in Namibia, there was a telecom cyber attack. Yesterday, in Sierra Leone, a child was found floating alone in the sea wearing a life jacket made of tire tubes after 44 other passengers on her boat were believed to have drowned. In Mexico today, blasts killed 2 Mexican soldiers and wounded 5 others in a suspected booby trap by drug cartel. In Pakistan, militants attacked police posts in northwest Pakistan, killing 2 officers and wounding 3. In Russian Federation, a Russian general was killed by a bomb in Moscow. Ukraine officials say Secret Service was behind it. Yesterday in the United States, police say multiple people were injured at a Wisconsin school shooting. United States, on the 15th, 2 were killed, 3 injured in a shooting at a makeshift club in Houston. And yesterday, Yesterday, 2 were injured in an explosion at a Seymour paint facility plant in Seymour. Harold's Holiday Market has been damaged by fire. 1 man is dead and another critically injured in an East New York fire. In Australia, uncontrolled bushfire tears through Perth suburb of Port Kennedy. In Pakistan, yesterday, a landslide killed 5 people in northern Pakistan. Kilauea volcano is not erupting. Starting in the early morning of Saturday, December 14th, there have been several modest upticks in seismic activity underneath the volcano's summit, lasting from an hour to a few hours. Great Spur volcano. Unrest continues at Mount Spur. Small earthquakes underneath the summit region continue at a low rate. No activity was observed in the cloudy webcam and satellite views over the past day. AVO continues to closely monitor activity at Mount Spur. Great Sitkin volcano. Lava continues to erupt slowly at Great Sitkin volcano, and small earthquakes associated with this ongoing eruption continue at a low rate. No unusual activity observed in cloudy satellite and webcam imagery over the past day. In Australia, heavy rain pummels Queensland southeast and is triggering flash flooding. In Thailand, floods in 6 provinces and airports are remaining open. Philippines has flooding in the Philippines. In Luxembourg, there was a power outage in many parts of Luxembourg City on Monday. Yesterday, in Georgia, 12 are dead from carbon monoxide poisoning at a Georgia ski resort. Now, let me see which Georgia this is. This is not in the United States. This is the Gudari ski resort. Let me show where this is located. So this is over here. This is a Gudari ski resort. So this is Gudari ski resort here. 12 people have died from carbon monoxide poisoning at a ski resort in Georgia. Police have said the bodies of 11 foreigners and 1 Georgian national were found in a sleeping area above the restaurant at a ski station in Gudari in the northern of the country. According to officials, police said preliminary tests do not indicate any trace of violence on the bodies, and it appears to be an accident. Gudari is the largest and highest ski resort in the former Soviet Union. Okay, in Turkey, 37 fake alcohol deaths reported in Turkey, Istanbul, since November. In Spain, Spanish soldiers are hospitalized in Valencia after being poisoned by toxic waste during a DNA cleanup. In India, at least 10 students are hospitalized after a gas leak at Jaipur Coaching Center. In China, 41 are affected by food poisoning linked to a category in Guangdong. Number of cases may increase. In the United States, and this was a few days ago, 2 men were arrested for hazardous drone operation near Boston Airport. In Fiji, 7 tourists are critical in the hospital in Fiji after consuming a cocktail. Today, in the United States, a helicopter crashed in Southern California, leaving CBP agent dead. A helicopter crash in Southern California has left Customs and Border Protection agent dead, according to officials and local media. The crash occurred around 11:20 a.m. in the area of Potrero in San Diego County near the border with Mexico, according to Cusi, citing Cal Fire. A CBP agent was found dead at the scene of the crash. The CBP Air and Marine Operations aircraft at the border security mission was involved in an aviation mishap. Tragically, a CBP air interdiction agent, the pilot and sole occupant of the aircraft, was pronounced deceased at the scene. In February, a military helicopter crash in San Diego left 5 Marines dead. The helicopter, part of the Marine Heavy Helicopter Squadron 361, crashed in Pine Valley about 44 miles east of San Diego. The aircraft had been on a training flight from Creech Air Force Base near Las Vegas to Marine Corps Air Station Miramar. So that was in Southern California. And this was Potrero, San Diego County, California. So let's see where that's located on Google Earth. So that is this county here. This is Potrero. In South Africa, 15 are dead in a horrific head-on collision in the Eastern Cape. In the United Kingdom, yesterday, 8 are injured when a 14-foot bus tried to go under a 12-foot 6 bridge. In South Africa, an Eastern Cape taxi crash left 13 dead, scores more are injured. That was yesterday. And today, in Pakistan, 3 coaches of a passenger train derailed in Karachi. Today in Indonesia, 15 are missing, 2 rescued after a fishing ship sunk off of eastern Indonesia. And there you have it. That is Around the World with News. Hello, Ron. Hello, Carol. Hope y'all are doing well. Yes, God bless our CBP agents and their families. Ron, I will send you a link of where that information comes from. That way, if you need to use it at all, then you will have a link for it as I briefly go over it. Yep. Around the World in 120 seconds. Ta-da! Sometimes I stop and I read through it, but most of the time I just go over it real quick. If you're interested, you can go and look some of it up. You're welcome. I just sent it to your messenger email. Hang on a second. Did you get your daughter? Nope. Hang on, I gotta get my granddaughter. Hello? She forgot you. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Go see your mom. You're lucky. Whew. Can you all still hear me? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Give me a minute. I got her. Oh my goodness. I got to the bus before the bus left. I looked out the window and I'm like, the bus. And then I'm like, I didn't see my daughter. And I'm like, she didn't get her. Whew. Could have missed her that time. Oh my goodness. But I got her. She lucky. Or she would have been driving to the school, because I'm not driving to the school. She come in this, you hear her? She's like, why didn't my mom come down to get me? And I'm like, she forgot. So I'm glad y'all can still hear me. I thought my headset was going to go off, but y'all probably heard me. I was like, oh my God. Now to get my heart rate back. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my. Run, run, Rudolph, run. I almost got hit by a car. It's in the parking lot, and this lady comes pulling out, and I went right out in front of her car. I'm like, you ain't running me over. I forgot where I was at. I'm breathing. I'm getting my heart rate back. I'm breathing, though. I don't think I've moved that fast in a long time. Ooh, they say exercise is good for you, but when you got problems with your back and you got problems with your legs, moving that fast might not be good for you, especially when you got problems with your heart. I'm still trying to catch up with myself. I ain't caught up to me yet. Give me just a minute. Okay, I'm back, I think. Nah, the only thing I could see was the bus was getting ready to leave, and I'm like, hey, wait. Usually her mom's out there, because I looked out the window and I'm thinking, I didn't hear her go out to go get her. And I looked and I'm like, I don't see her. And then I'm like, I better check. And I looked in her room and I was like, oh, she's taking a nap. And I'm like, you didn't go get her? No time for her to get up. I'm out the door. I am that grandma. Yeah. Oh, I see all the hearts. Who got the laughy emojis? Okay, I know. It's funny. Here, I'll help you with some laughy emojis. There we go. Yay! Laughy emojis. Lots of them. Can we do some hearts? Some heart emojis. Woo! There we go. Yes, it can be scary because these bus drivers, they'll turn around and they'll take these kids back to the school. Then they write down if you've missed getting your kid off the bus. It's like you were a bad parent and you might be halfway down the stairs and they'll pull off with you standing right there. Oh boy. Hmm. I think somebody just came and just walked their pit bull. Glad I wasn't out there when the pit bull was out there. I don't like pit bulls. These bus drivers, they either show up too early or they show up too late. Yes, us grandmas are awesome. Okay, you guys, it's that magical hour for me. The granddaughter is home. I'm going to go and make her a snack. And I'm going to end my live stream. Where? Right here. I have some things I need to go get done. This is just a short live stream today. And I hope that y'all have enjoyed the updates. Please remember to like, subscribe, share the updates, share the live stream. In the evening, Emergency Management Associates, who you've seen in the chat, does a live stream on his channel for 2 hours between 6:30 and 7. That is where you see half of us at. We moderate over there on his channel. George, I appreciate you being here today. Richard, I appreciate you being here today. Juby Joe, I appreciate you being here today. Hurricane Heather, I appreciate you being here today. Lady Keen, thank you for being on the channel. Live Fagiden, I appreciate you being here today. Sage Pup, thank you for being here today. To all my moderators, thank you for moderating. And as always, please remember to tell somebody that you love them. Tomorrow is never promised. Anyways, you guys, I love you. And I will see you all on the next video. Anyways, thank you for being here today and have a great day in the world. Morning, afternoon, or evening. Much love.